So we're heading up on that mountain again today. We're gonna go all the way to the top. But the cool thing is, I'm just all alone out here. We've been shooting video at 5 a.m. for 2 weeks straight here with a big team, and sometimes you just need to go up on the mountain alone. But watch for pitfalls. It's been a long, torrential, rainy season, and the grass is just as long and wet and full of seeds as ever. And the weather is just perfect today. Wow. We're getting a sunrise even. That's awesome. It's a very cool entrance, you know. You go down this row of eucalyptus trees. They're standing there like soldiers, you know, guarding this ominous, dark hole that leads into the jungle. Great thing when the sun rises up here in the mountains, it doesn't burn you because it's still in the bush. Runners, watch out for fast-moving downhill bicycles. Nobody's even supposed to know about this path. I thought this was my path. Oh yeah, Sunday you should see the place. Just crawling with people. It's so nuts. You're always jumping in a bush, getting out of somebody's way. What? ก็จอดในที่สวนยูคา
ต้นยูคา
ครับในยูคา
อ๋อยูคา
จอดรถในนั้นน่ะ So there's always somebody. These guys are so excited. You meet them up here once in a while. And yeah, one guy's a year older than me, so they're always impressed when they see an old guy exercising. They say, yeah, you're gonna live to be 100. And I'm like, yeah, okay, I'm good with that. I brought you up here a few times. Actually, it's 15 minutes from the Jeep to these rocks. And so 15 minutes back down, probably about 10 minutes each way drive to get from home. So, you know, it eats up an hour real quick, and when you've only got an hour, yeah, that's about all you can do. But today we get to go up where the big girls and boys go hiking. And here's the challenge for today. Bamboo trees, coconut trees, palm trees, monkeys, elephants. It's fascinating for a boy who grew up in the Rocky Mountains in Canada. But you know what else is fascinating? I discovered, not that they weren't there before, but there's pine trees in the northern hills in the jungle of Thailand. They're like bull pine, ponderosa, somewhere in there. And what a thrill it was to see the pine tree. You just kind of feel like you're at home, you know. But the trick is to be fascinated. Keep life fascinating. And so, you know, it's fascinating coming up this mountain, fascinating the people that you meet, and, you know, all the old guys trying to extend their longevity. I love it. The last old guy that comes paddling along here, he says, I'm so tired.
ดีครับ
สวัสดีครับ
หมดแรง
หมดแรงนะอยู่เข้าแล้วเนาะ He's bringing up the rear. This is the real steep part here. So a lot of this hike is actually quite flat, you know, when we're up here on the Hog's Back, going through the bamboo trees. The mountain kind of stretches out here before we get to the peak part. This part of the bush has been pretty beat down, probably by storms, just because it's so up on the top here. Bamboo's all caving in, trees are falling down. When the hot weather comes, I think it's only like 29 today, but it'll burn all of these leaves off and the whole thing becomes bare. And it's actually kind of ugly in a fascinating way. It's like coming over the horizon on a mountain pass. You can see the light at the end of the tunnel. And I think there will be a kind of a lookout here somewhere that we can step down out of the jungle, like right here. Let's try this. All right. We're up higher than we were before, and it's beautiful. And we got a little bit more to go up that way. Can't see the top from here. That's the trouble when you get close to the top of a mountain, you can't see the top anymore. We're getting near the top, and there's all these little tubs or pans here for feeding the stray dogs. And that's how you become a good person, is to give food to the puppies so that they can multiply. And there can be hundreds and hundreds of them in this bush. And now we break out into civilization that apparently belongs to the Thai Air Force. And this is the normal way up. People come up this way. I don't know, it's like 3 kilometers, 4 kilometers. Quite steep too. Well, it's the same mountain, but boring, nothing fascinating about coming up on a hardtop trail with 300 other people. And here's the rules. The rules of the mountain. Protect wildlife. Don't litter, no smoking, cooking, burning, cutting large trees. You can cut small trees. Yeah, don't wear a headset when you're running downhill because you get run over by a bicycle. I mean, bikes go like crazy down here. And dress politely. None of this, ladies. And don't disturb the monk and the community at nighttime. And I find this really fascinating. No pictures. It's a great view up here through the barbed wire and the steel, concrete blocks. And we have a tradition that when you get to the end of the road, you need to touch the fence so that everybody knows you didn't stop short. Okay, you want to walk back down? Me neither. I think we'll just end it here. And one more thing about keeping fascinated. The best life to be fascinated with is your own. I think I need a holiday.